This is the aorta, and it goes into the phallic trunk, and then it goes into the aortic artery right here, and then this is the subclavian artery, and then the axillary artery, and then the brachial artery, and it goes down, and then it's the radial artery, and then the ulnar artery, and then right here is the palmar arch, and these are all the digital arteries, and then right here is the iliac arteries. Here is the internal, and then down there is the external iliac arteries, and then the femoral artery goes down. Just move the arm here, and then down here right by the knee, that's the patellar artery, and then the anterior and posterior artery, and then the dorsal pedal arteries right here, this little curve, and then back there is the plantar artery, and then these are the digital arteries for the foot. And then for the veins, we have the superior and the inferior vena cava, and then we have the brachycephalic veins, and then I have the interior and then external jugular veins, and then I have the subclavian vein, and then that goes down into the axillary veins, and then I have the brachial vein, the radial vein goes down to the thumb, and then the ulnar vein, and then I have the digital veins right here, and then over here I have the common iliac veins. Here's the internal, and then right here is the external iliac veins, and then it connects into the femoral veins. And moving down towards the knee, we have the patellar veins, with the arm here, right here, and then I have the anterior and the posterior tibial veins. And then down here is the dorsal venous arch, and then the digital arteries. And then up here, these are the dorsal network, venous networks. So up here we have the cephalic veins, goes around, and then I have the basilic veins right here, and then the median cubital. All these go down, and then down here, so starting here, it is the great saphenous vein, kind of starts arching out over here, and then on the back of the leg, let me turn this skeleton around, I have the small saphenous vein.